Welcome to Leave and Care Division's Employer Account Roles and Contact Types webinar. Our agenda includes discussing the webpage Secure Access Washington, how to register your business, reviewing the PIN process for full account access, reporting with limited access, managing an employer account, and how to view account activity. Secure Access Washington. Secure Access Washington, also known as SAW, provides access to multiple state agency applications in Washington state. Once you have created a SAW account, you can then add paid family and medical leave to your list of services. You will find paid family and medical leave listed under Employment Security Department agency. Register your business. If you are a new user to SAW, you will want to register your business with paid family and medical leave. By doing so, you will then be able to report for both paid leave and WACARES. After clicking on the paid family and medical leave service listed in your profile, you will then click Continue, then click Register your business. You will enter your UBI number and contact information to register. If the email address associated with your SAW account matches the email address used to register your business with the Department of Revenue, then a PIN is not required. However, most businesses will require that a PIN be requested. Please note that if you use a third-party administrator, also known as a TPA, to file reports on your behalf, know that they should not be creating an employer account for your business. TPAs will instead register as an employer agent. With an established employer agent account, the TPA will then be able to link to their employer client accounts. PIN process. When the email associated with the employer account does not match what is known at the Department of Revenue, you will be taken to the Verify Your Account screen. On the Verify Your Account screen, you will be able to request a PIN. After requesting, you will receive a letter within 7 to 10 days providing the PIN information. If you need to change the address prior to requesting a PIN, select the Change Address link. On the Change Address screen, you will enter the updated address information prior to requesting the PIN. This will also require you upload a supporting document to verify the employer. Examples of a supporting document that are accepted include the employer's business license, an active reseller permit, articles of incorporation, or a certificate of formation. After the request is submitted, you will receive an email from the department confirming if the address change was approved. If approved, you can then log into your employer account and request a PIN be mailed to the updated address. Limited access. While waiting for a PIN to arrive, you can continue to the employer homepage by selecting Limited Access. With limited access, an employer can still submit wage reports, make premium payments, and view wage submission history. Manage an employer account. Once the PIN has been entered, you will then have full access and will become the system administrator on the employer account. As system administrator, you will be able to add and update contact information, actively maintain users of the account, and you will be able to review the employer account activity. The system administrator will be able to add various contact types to the employer account. Adding contact information helps the department know which person to reach out to if there are questions on the account. Please note a third-party administrator or TPA should not be listed as an additional contact. TPAs have their own process for gaining access to an employer account. The process for TPAs to access an employer account requires both the employer and the TPA complete the department's power of attorney document. If needed, the power of attorney document can be found on the Paid Leave webpage. The multiple contacts a system administrator can add to the employer account includes the primary contact, the quarterly wage reporting contact, payment and refunds contact, and the paid leave benefit claim contact person as well. System administrators can add multiple users to their employer account and grant each user specific roles. This function is helpful when you have multiple employees within your office that need access to the employer account. To add users, the system administrator will go to Manage Account, then go to User Maintenance. Prior to adding a user, the system administrator will need the person's name, email address, and their SAW username. Click the Add User button to add the new user. Please note the system administrator can also edit a user's role by selecting the Edit link in the Modify column. By selecting the Add User or Edit buttons, you will be taken to the Manage Internal User screen. You will be able to select the roles for that specific user. Once completed, click Save. You can also make changes to user access by selecting or deselecting roles. If you have a user that is no longer employed by the employer, you can select the Inactive Radio button under Account Status. Once a user has been added or changes have been made to their roles or account status, the user and the system administrator will both receive an email confirming the changes in user access. Account activity. To view transaction activity, go to Payments, then go to Account Activity. To view full transaction data, employers must have system administrator, wage manager, or payment user permission in their paid leave account. Users with full transaction data permission will be able to view payments, invoices, returns, and refunds for both paid leave and WACARES. Resources for employers can be found on the Paid Leave website. Go to the banner at the top of the web page and select Help Center, then select Employers. Resources for employers include an updated CSV template and instructions on how to use. Please note this includes the new date of birth reporting requirement. There is also the Employer Toolkit that answers many questions about employer reporting. Additional resources found in the Employer section of the Paid Leave webpage include a premiums calculator and a Test Your File feature that can assist with confirming your report will be accepted by the department. Information about upcoming webinars will be in the employer newsletters. You can sign up for newsletters or read past newsletters on the web address referenced on this slide. All the content presented today is available on our website at paidleave.wa.gov. Additional WACARES information can be found at wacaresfund.wa.gov.